starts in the postseason. Does it add any extra juice?
No, nah. We no matter who we play, we gotta hold ourselves to a championship level standard, and I think that we're not exercising good habits if we only get up against teams like Milwaukee. Um, first game always going to be, everybody's excited for the first game, the opening week of the season. So, but we want to keep this energy no matter who we play.
Piggybacking that, what are some things as you start another 82-game journey with your teammates with the pursuit of the championship? What are some things that you, as a group, need to be mindful of along the way?
I mean, basketball-wise, we want to keep the ball in our hands, and I think last year, we talked about it last year, a lot of teams had more possessions than us in the game, so I think that's one of the things we want to emphasize is keeping the ball in our hands and rebounding. And off the court, not getting too we know how crazy this year might be as far as the chatter around our team. We want to stay locked in with each other, focus on whoever's in the building, and let that stuff take care of itself. So that's part of the two main things.
Is that a message that I guess either you relayed to the team, or maybe Steve relayed it, or?
No, I mean, we got veteran guys who've been through it all in this league, so they kind of know already. And it's not like we're having conversation about what we need to do off the floor. I think guys are professional, and they're veterans in this league, so they understand how this business works. But the guys who knew, Cam Thomas, David Dukes, Daron Sharp, try to let them know and help them transition into NBA lifestyle a little easier, So that's pretty much it.
Kevin, do you like this group that's assembled overall? Do you like their work ethic? Do you like the focus of this team going into the year?
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I like the IQ we have with this group, experience that we have, and it's on us to go out there and play with that that championship level standard every night. Build good habits. That's really what being a champion is building good habits every day and staying consistent with it. And we got guys who understand that and understand their routines as individuals as well, because that's important too. I think we all as a group understand it's a long year. We're not expecting to win a championship early on or play to, be, at our best early on. We want to get there, but, we understand it's a long process, and we're looking forward to getting it started.
Steve has said, rotations could be fluid. There's still a lot of combinations he wants to do that. What's the challenge of kind of working through that process as the season gets underway?
For some guys, just understanding what coach needs and, figuring out what the team needs from them. And, I think it'll naturally happen. And guys will start to understand their roles as the season goes on. We play more games. We're around each other more. So I think everybody get more comfortable as we, as the season goes along.
You talked about the chatter that's going to be around this team. How do you minimize it when the chatter is everywhere you look, on your phone, on the TV, radio?
Just focusing on your job. I mean, you can't control what people say and the articles that's being written and, the narrative that's being formed around our team. That's a part of our job. That's why they pay us the way they pay us, because of that type of stuff too. So we got to deal with that. Wish it wasn't like that. Wish we could just focus on the purity of the game. But we understand what the money maker is here. So we got to deal with that type of stuff. But as long as we focus in on during the games and lock in once we're on the floor, we'll be all right.
Last season started with nobody in the building as far as fans are concerned, and ramped its way all the way up at its peak in the postseason. Is there a level of excitement, or what level of excitement is there that you're basically starting on at 10 when it comes to the fans and the energy in the building?
Yeah, we're getting back to some normalcy in our world, and we had a little taste of that in the playoffs last year, and seeing the excitement when people was able to come back into the building. So to start off the season that way, I know NBA fans and the NBA business in general was excited about it. So it should be a great atmosphere tomorrow.
Kevin, do you enjoy the mentorship role? Because late in the last preseason game, I saw it one of the last timeouts, you were talking to a couple of guys, and you're like zoned in, and you're laughing a little bit, but I could see that he was listening intently. So is that a role that you embrace, and is that part of, you know, getting up there with your experience and years?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still a student, so it's like I'm not the mentor. I feel like we are just exchanging information to make each other better. I do have more experience than some of the younger guys on our team, but I'm still learning the game and trying to evolve my game at the same time. So whoever has, you know, they see something that I may be doing wrong out on the floor, they got the open floor to tell me as well. So I think we got a good team who's, you know, who understands that, and everybody's just trying to, you know, evolve as players, and we're trying to evolve as a team. So I wouldn't say I'm just taking on a mentor role. I just, you know, if I see something, I try to help.
Blake spoke about him playing alongside Nick and how their games kind of complement each other. What do you see from those two when they're on the court?
Yeah, I just see, you know, Blake has played that role of screen and roll into the rim. You know, his game evolved to it. He was catching it in the short roll. He making passes. He throwing lobs. He making plays out of that, and he sees that in Nick too. So, you know, they have a good rapport, and I think Blake is only going to help Nick with his stretching ability, being able to shoot, and his handling ability to be able to make plays for Nick as well. So that relationship's going to grow. That tandem's going to grow as we go through the season, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it progresses.
The ability to play two bigs together, which maybe really wasn't an option for you guys often last year, how much does that add a dimension to this team?
Yeah, it definitely adds a different layer to our team. I mean, every team now is going small. We got a four-man that's maybe a traditional wing player, you know, or two-guard, maybe playing a four sometimes in our league. So to be able to switch it up and throw a wrinkle in the game is always good. But I think we can play both ways as well.
Last one, anyone?
I got one more. I mean, I asked you before about Javon, and you told me about how you're watching his game in college and what he brings. Do you think he's someone that can step up given the absence that Kyrie is leaving?
Yeah, I think he can come in and provide energy for us. He's been around a championship level team with the Suns last year, going on that run with them. So he understands the importance of just every game, and you know, so we're gonna need that experience and that toughness once he steps out on the floor. And I'm looking forward to seeing how his game takes another step as well.